Well, something really cool happened today. I set a bench press PR of 155 kilos. That is pretty cool. And as usually is the tradition for me, I straight away get into the how, why, what type of questions. Doing this stuff is really cool, but I think I've come to a point where I get more excited about thinking about these things and analyzing these things and making sure I can repeat the experiment and repeat the results, right? And that's kind of really cool to me. It's like the methodology, the working out what's, underlying some of these, phenomenons, what's happening, and record it, measure it, review it, re-implement the same ideas and try and reproduce the results again and again and again. Obviously, it doesn't work that way. Many moving parts, but you try your best to kind of make sense of why certain things happen. And today, 155 kilos in the bench. Yesterday, I did 4 sets of 20. I was not resting for this. Why today? Why did I go today? Well, I felt like my soreness wasn't too bad today. And it's been some 7+ days since I last did any singles. And I decided to do it. And it just overridingly in my mind, all I keep thinking about is, singles, doubles, triples, low reps is a waste of time. It's a waste of time for the most part. I think 95%, even more, of your training time should be spent just pumping freaking reps, man. My preference, 20 plus reps. That is, you're going to make sure you use a weight that doesn't hurt you, but gets enough tension through the muscle and enough blood through the muscle that is going to build the muscle without causing soft tissue, troubles, joint troubles, etc., etc. I've done months and months of just sets of 20 plus on the bench press, and I feel fantastic. And when I feel fantastic and healthy, I generally feel strong. And when I look back through my history of all my PRs, a lot of PRs have come from high volume training blocks. If you guys remember, if you were around then when I hit the 200 kilo squat for the first time, which is a huge mental as well as was a physical barrier for me, the big 200, man, I tried everything. I failed many times, and then I went, you know what, let me just do the barbell for 50 reps, let me do 40 for 40 reps, let me do 60 for 30 reps, that kind of thing, with the straight bar. And I kept doing that and doing that and doing that. Back then, I was kind of warming up as that and still kind of working up to a heavy single basically most days. And then eventually, I started feeling great. Knees, hips, ankle, back, everything started feeling pumped up and strong. And then one day, I just ended up hitting 200 kilos. And at the time, I wasn't 100% sure that was kind of the causation. I didn't really understand that was the thing because I was doing multiple things. I was doing many different things, not just leading up to that, but like even before that, I was doing, as you guys know, lots of experimentation, and it was very hard for me to work out what's noise and what isn't, and what's actually the driving factor behind all of this. But now I've had many years since then, and I've reproduced through different periods and different movements that really, it's not so much about the exercise selection, man. It's just pump the freaking reps, man. Like, just do volume. It's freaking uncomfortable. I'll be the first one to tell you. It's not easy. For a long time, I was under training. I'll be the first one to tell you. Doing a single and then, packing it in and going inside, you're not doing anything there. Like, you are literally wasting your time. There's no point in doing that. You're much better off just doing a body weight set of squat of 100. Get some tissue freaking movement, get a pump, get a sweat, do something, get uncomfortable. If you're not uncomfortable, whatever your regimen is, if you don't feel a degree of discomfort every session, I think you're pretty much wasting your time for the most part. Now, I know there's exceptions to this, like, there's mobility work and there's, low heart rate, low intensity cardio and all that sort of stuff. There is places for that, but for the most part, you need to be uncomfortable. And I think for a long period of time, I was just looking for an easy way out subconsciously. But now, man, this is tough work. The squats are killing me. The bench press is tough. But here I've got 155 kilo bench press. And dare I say, please continue, right? Please continue doing the same thing, which I will. Now I don't have to worry about going to a different block and different exercise. Dude, if things start hurting, increase the rig and reps, do sets of 30s and 40s, whatever. Keep pumping away, man. But I don't really think anything's going to hurt with sets of 20. That's just my experience. Appreciate you guys like always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.